It's Week 15 of the 2024 season, and we'll see James Conner. He ranks among the rushing leaders, third in the league on the season. It's the Cards and the Pats. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewer. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there. We don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your preparation. But, yeah, that healthy team is usually the better team.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Has this at the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Calling a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name. It's results like that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
From the 19. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Murray. That's complete. Here's Conner. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give right side to Conner. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Play action now. Murray. Rolling out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Conner. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Conner. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Able to get it to Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On 2nd down, a run with Conner. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So a punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. New England taking the field, its 2nd series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. To the air on first down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
May now on third down. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Here's Connor on the option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's running for it. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
The first down carry for Connor. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it on 2nd and short. It's Connor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
A 41-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Going play action. May. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball on the 45. First and 10. May. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. To the air yet again. May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
Running the counter, Stevenson. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. From the 36. It is cut left side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's May to the air. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8. From the gun, it's May. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Made a throw it. It's complete to Stevenson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Kyler to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. From the gun, it's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Running left, it's Connor. Works his way to the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Connor here from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Murray looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Throw left side, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kyler throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 1st and 10, Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3. He's on the move. He's running with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This one's quickly to Jones. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Brock Purdy, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, we head east to the land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Breece Hall, a touchdown run in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. On the return, here's Jones. Return's looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. Ball at the 33 for first down. Connor trying the right side. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Pats will take over. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. May now from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. May looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. To throw, here's May. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going play action, May. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Trying the left side with Stevenson. Has a lane inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. May now. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
This will be cut by Connor. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37, McBride hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Able to find Jones. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, it's Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and long. Back to the air, Murray. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Murray setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Connor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just gotta hang on for a little bit longer. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that's a New England first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on first down, May. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Stevenson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
May on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Douglas over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Run here with Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a New England first down. Gibson here from the gun. Jukes one defender. And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now it's Connor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So out now comes the punter. Michael Pilardi, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The New England offense running out now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First down throw for May. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's May to the air. Complete. It's Bourne. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Running in here with Stevenson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Henry on the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
May now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything. And this defense just proved he couldn't.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Patriots trail by a field goal. 4th down, drive on the line with this snap. Back to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Going with Connor here. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.